Are you lost? Do you not have a clear focus of what you're trying to do? That was me. I was lost for sure. I was burying the emotions and numbing the pain through alcohol, through poor decisions. Now I have clarity. I understand the little steps that I have to do to make sure that I'm there. I try and share golf ball wisdom through coaching, through the workbook on Amazon that I just released called Focus, that would be more at your pace. Or if you need the coaching online, it's on there. I'll put the link down below. But right now, my clarity is on my golf swing. But 165. Alrighty. How did I get there? How did I get from being lost to having clarity? Long journey. A lot of stories involved in that. A lot of self-realizations. A lot of trial and error. It started with being in fear of losing my kid. I said before, that almost hit the flag. But from there, I was court ordered to go to AA to try and get that. But I found AA wasn't for me. It is for people. It is a great resource for people that need it. But for me, I was just hearing how great of drinkers people were. And then comparing each other to, oh, I was a drinker, and all that. That didn't resonate with me. For me, the counseling sessions I was court ordered to go made more sense. We didn't talk about drinking. We talked about life and how to get there. And with sharing my story with others, led me into Eastern philosophies. I'll draw you though. Oop. And then the Eastern philosophies and the self-work, trying to figure out who I am, who I want to be, led me all the way to, I know who I want to be. I know who I want to be around. I want to know what I put in my mind. Through leadership development, that one, a little out of balance. Through leadership developments from my job and other things, gave me some skills, smart goals, identity statements, mission planning, business planning. And that came from the ski industry, where I was being a Peter Pan of sorts, professional recreator is a fun way to say it. But I learned skills and tools, and then how to work with all kinds of people from around the world. That's the ski industry. But with all that, I felt more aligned. I felt more true to myself. And now I feel super focused, super eager to try and help people that are not feeling that. In a reactive state, help men that might not understand how to deal with the emotions and the struggles of life, because we were taught to just bury it deep and get your stuff done. But in a boys and teach them the skills that I learned. That's the mentorship program for teens. If you feel like you can help a teen and want a structured program for that, I've put something together there. and help you do that, so you could make your own money, do whatever you need to with my support. But if you know a teen that could use the life skills to battle all kinds of things, that's on there. The apparel and the goods, the workbook on Amazon, which will be in the links, is all designed to help fund the mentor program in the cost of doing it all. It's not to get rich. I don't need that. My wealth will come from knowing that I helped people. So that's what I have today. I hope it was insightful as I'm working on me and my golf swing. Then on that, I forgot to cover how golf came into play for me. Well, I was a fortunate child. My parents did split when I was young. That story is Jack's course on Amazon as well. Has its own pain, has all the insecurities and stuff. But I wasn't in poverty. I wasn't abused. I was okay. Played football, baseball in high school. But golf had been around. My stepfather played. My step-uncle was a coach. But I didn't enjoy it. I enjoyed football, baseball, team sports, and all that, thinking I'd be an athlete. But the real world set in. A 5'10", 160-pound white guy is not going to play defensive back in the NFL. Anyway, but how did golf come to? Well, in the depths of my struggle and working my way out of knowing who and how I wanted to be, I was starting to use golf as a physical exercise to see if I could physically keep mobile and find enjoyment in things while I was in recovery. And then I got, I would say, fortunate. I met my new wife. She has a great job. So the stress of the finances and things were taken away from me, because she works incredibly hard, and I'm spoiled that way. But at the same, I didn't need to do the grinding of working logging and then management of skiing, which opened me up to pursue another avenue through a friend. Of course, I'm in a pro shop with my customer service stuff. And when I was there, I met Arvo VoIP Swing Solutions. Somewhat of a similar story, but he is definitely a golfer to keep an eye on. The guy is legit good golfer. Good guy. But anyway, we started working on golf and using golf, as a tool. He was teaching me, showing me the of golf and explaining kind of the mental sides of golf. As I started to play more, I realized that golf is so much like life, and the preparations needed to be ready for a golf hole, course, round, match is eerily similar, if not identical, to mapping out life and how you can approach things, small, steady actions, all that, the overcoming adversities, all that in golf. So I started using golf as my test. Prepared, focused, and managing my emotions. then life would get easier. So I kept pursuing that, which long term we ended up moving 2 states. Now we're here in the home of golf in the Americas, and I work at a golf course. Still customer service, not for the money, but for this, the ability to just come out and hit range balls. And I continually work on myself through golf. If my mental side, my emotions, everything is there. Not that I'm great at golf. I feel like I'm a average, but average because I play with high level guys a lot. But yeah, that's how golf life and golf ball wisdoms all kind of came to. Little long-winded story for you guys. Back to hitting a 7-iron, nice and slow. Slow is smooth, smooth is far. Boop. That was easy, no effort. Anyway, if you like this, like, subscribe, share. Let's focus, let's grow, let's thrive. If anything I can do to help, just reach out, DM, emails. All right.